Chicken.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Division number 2. There was a very interesting Division number 1 race, as I'm still up here in the booth with Elijah Gordon and Ray, so that's good.
Hello, Chief.
I
I'm
want
not
to go
gonna say
ahead
anything
and I know
inappropriate
this
right
was
now.
not. Yeah, I want to go ahead and bring this up because it was not brought up on the introduction, so I'm going to try to make this introduction nice and sweet to everybody. As of this recording, there was some sad news that came out as far as one of my friends on the Facebook, which was Joseph Lombard. The Lombard family has dealt with some sadness as Joseph Lombard's dad died this morning at a little bit past 6 a.m. Central Standard Time, which was about a little past 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He was on his way to work helping a driver who was involved in an accident, and a car hit both Joseph's dad and the victim, which Joseph's dad later died from his injuries. So I just want to send out our condolences to the Lombard family as of this recording. And we are doing all 3 division races in their honor. So that's the first thing we want to mention about that. The second thing is, we didn't mention this in Division 1, but Josephine Bouvier was given a warning following Atlanta for her, not getting out of the way of the leaders. And yeah, so unfortunate there. And hopefully, she doesn't do that. She didn't do that in Division 1, so that's good. So, so she's off the warning deal. So yeah. The other thing is we are getting some extra entries for the Autodrome Chaudière race, so that's going to be pretty good. So yeah, so that's how it's going to go. The 26, I forgot to, and I don't think none of the commentators mentioned this. The 26 is going to be an all-star car, so Daniel Vols will not be running every single race every weekend. So
I knew that.
yeah, the driver change I think will start, I think, after Autodrome Chaudière, so we'll just have to see about that. So on the pole position is one of the EGI cars and one of the, I want to say, developmental drivers, but I don't know if Elijah's happy with the developmental, but Marion Judicia.
Marion's not a development driver. She's not a development driver.
But Marion Judicia marks the first time in PCSRA history a German driver takes a pole in PCSRA history. So congratulations to her. And that 77 is locked into the Advanced Auto Parts Clash for next season. So EGI is happy to have one of their representative cars in the Clash for next season. So that's good news there. And alongside is Alita Torres in the 74. Daniel Williams, and that is Lulu Champagne in the 47, who is the only driver who has not gotten a custom scheme. So, yeah, I think that's about it. We'll get to the drivers in Division 3 when we come to that. But in the meantime, let's dial up. I'll dial up the Nike Mitsubishi Lancer, which is Daniel Williams. Daniel Williams, this is Daniel Williams up here in the booth. You have a copy, sir?
Yes, I do.
You're starting in 3rd place. In Division 1, it was sunny where the track was hotter. In Division 2, it's cloudy with the track cooling down. Do you think that could be a difference maker between this race and Division 1?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. The track temperature's gone down a little bit, so that'll help the tires a little bit. And also, that means a little bit more faster speeds. We might actually reach 200 miles per hour this race. Last race we were going 297. This race we might see 201, 202. So I'm excited to see what will happen. Got a great starting position. So we'll see what we can make it from here.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Want to correct Daniel Williams. He said 297. He meant to say 197. So I don't know. I think that was kind of a oops on his part. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I think that is about it. And one thing I want to go ahead and mention is that the broadcasters failed to do in Division One that I'm going to go ahead and do for Division Two is picks. We have
We didn't fail on doing that. We just didn't really do them.
yeah.
So that's not a fail.
But that was one thing they forgot to do in Division One.
We didn't forget. We just didn't do them.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to just go ahead and start this race. Who needs picks when we can be smart enough with our hedgehog brains? As the command has already been given, the drivers are getting ready to roll off. To make sure that everybody rolls off.
Please roll
Survey
off.
says everybody's rolling off.
Oh yeah, another thing to point out, Austin Kane was supposed to have a new paint scheme, but apparently it didn't get to them.
Didn't get to the track in time, so yeah.
No, it didn't get to the track in time. They just forgot.
Well, it will debut next time out at Phoenix, so yeah. Pace car is off, coming into the Geico restart zone. Here we go. Let's get Division 2. Let's roll here in Vegas. I believe this is the first ever pole win for EGI in their PCSRA Series 10 1.
I don't think so.
I believe.
Nope. Actually, no. I just remembered. No, it's not.
Well, first pole ever here at Las Vegas in PCSRA history. Because
Great start, Daniel. That's what we need. Keep it there. We'll go get Marion and see you later. Just keep it. Make sure you just get good strategy position, and track position. So let's keep it going.
My goodness, Judicia is gone, boys.
I wonder what they did to that car.
You might have. I don't know if Randy did something to make that car go extra fast or what, but
Orange is feeling lazy.
They might have done something. They might have either done that or maybe jacked it up with NOS.
that, or if they had something like something in the engine wasn't running well and made the car go even faster.
That's probably what it is.
Daniel Williams in second. He just cut a huge chunk out of that Stanley Metallica Chevrolet's lead of Marion Judicia. This car originally normally is the green Hedgehog next to me, but
you can,
of course EGI
For
doing
me,
changes.
I'm next to Voiles and Elijah's next to Voiles and Williams.
And the screen froze on my end, so hang on 1 second.
And Daniel Williams getting ready to take the race lead.
3. That was 3 seconds.
Green Hedgehog is back.
There we go.
Judicia holding off Daniel Williams, but I think Williams will have the preferred line. I think Judicia is running that middle lane, which
like I
it
said,
seems to be the war.
Like I said, that middle line does have some grip because you can now see Therese is now trying to put Williams on that outside, but that's not really much of a good decision because I think through turns 1 and 2 is where that high line works best. But what I was also about to say is that you can kind of get a good start and kind of put some distance not only between yourself but also the rest of the pack. But they'll definitely eat away at your lead pretty slowly.
And that's something Marion Judicia is learning. As we see
oh no, she's already learned that.
Oh yeah, definitely. You saw James Kinghart. This is his second start with his custom scheme. He debuted that scheme last time out at Atlanta. Judicia just hitting her marks, and that's something. And I don't think, and I'll have to ask Elijah this, I don't know if she's ever raced a Gen 6 car like this before.
Yes, she has.
Oh, she has? I think it was in... I don't know if it was... I know it's not in PCSRA, but I think it was either in... I'll have to get my stats out because this is getting puzzling. It's Lulu Champagne in second. Didn't mention this, or I don't think none of us mentioned this in Division 1, but drivers that had bad results at Atlanta that made their debut, they need to turn their luck around for the drivers that failed to qualify for the Daytona 500.
Yeah.
And Austin Kane running dead last. That is not good news for the 59 team.
And this is funny thing is actually Austin Kane's favorite track to come to. So this is kind of unusual for him to see. It's kind of unusual to see him to run last at his favorite track.
Oh yeah, I'm with you on that. Of course, the
Way
77.
way too tight, going up the track. I'm just gonna fall back a little bit.
That was Daniel Williams' radio communication. What I was getting ready to say before the radio communication was the 77, the 66, the 59, and the 87. Of course, those are normally driven by Elijah Gordon, Emily Anderson, Ryan Gondil, and Joshua Cornish. They'll still be in those cars in the Nassau Cup Series. So
yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Oh, somebody blew up.
Orange feels like
that was one of the Mazdas. That's Andrea Baranowskis. The engine has gone on that Brix Mazda. And the Lithuanian driver, so the McGuire's Brodix Mazda of Andrea Baranowskis is out of the race.
Yeah, that's a tough break for her.
That's kind of concerning Henry Williams because he's also driving you guessed it, Mazda.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as we're back up here at the front, Judicia is still leading, the first German driver to lead in a PCSRA event. How about that? Nice to see Marion Judicia making history. We saw last year with Audra Baranowskis.
Yeah.
Quincy Einstein having a good run. Quincy, one of two Monster Energy sponsorship cars, the other being Austin Kane. So Kane's going to be in 41st. So definitely good for that 77 team having a good run. There's Andrew Captain. You were almost you kind of got it right the first time. Andrew Captain having a solid run, and I believe this is his first ever visit to Las Vegas in a PCSRA event.
Nope.
Well, I'm saying PCSRA event. I know he's been to Vegas many times, but never in a...
Not many times. Not many times.
I know Leo Einstein has been there many times. Speaking of Daniel Williams, his teammate in the 60 having a good run. That's Henderson Cook. Sean McKean having a good run for Lakoya, the only Lakoya in the field. As Marion Judicia trying to become the first German driver in PCSRA to go to victory lane in a PCSRA event. Not if that 45 has something to say about that.
Yeah. We'll see what this 45 can do, but you also got Therese in the 74 that 45's got to worry about.
Yep. The Stanley Chevrolet versus the Honda of the 45 versus the great NOS Energy Ford Mustang of Alita Therese, who will be racing that car full time in the NOS Energy Cup Series for 2018, with Luke Knight being the team owner. Speaking of Luke Knight, he'll be in division number 3. You'll see him in the next race.
Yeah.
Tell you what, good job, good runs for a number of drivers. June Einstein's having a decent run in the 6th position. Nice job by her. Her teammate Quincy Einstein. I think Annie Einstein had a race in the first race. So, since you have all 3 Einsteins in this race.
Well, there's the battle for second.
Yeah, looks like Perez just moved the 45 up the track. has Daniel Williams in 5th place. Let's hear radio communications with that 88 team.
Yes, I like mustard on that burger. There you go. Thank you.
He's ripping off from you, Boyles.
I don't care. I don't care as long as I'm enjoying it. As long as I'm enjoying it, I don't care anyway.
It's like, I don't care if he's stealing stuff from me.
The
No,
Stanley Metallica Chevrolet trying to hold off the great
Boyle
Ford
keeps
Mustang
ripping off
out of
Elijah
Ford
by
Mustang
saying,
Racing.
I don't care.
EGI
That doesn't
trying
matter
to
to
pick
me.
up their first career Busch Series win, which is pretty cool. Would be nice to see EGI pull it off.
Yeah, they've won at a lot of things. They won supercars, Indy cars, stock cars.
WRLA.
You know, well, yeah, and also a few other places too. Even NASCAR of all things, NASCAR of all places.
Yeah.
So, you know, EGI in their 5 years of racing, they definitely know how to get it done.
And definitely as that was Ayers in the 45. Having a decent run is key. Judicia doing a good job. Having one of the best performances, I believe, all season.
Excuse me.
I cannot stop yawning.
Tell you what, one driver who's been doing a good job in that top 5, Zachary Taylor in that 85 car, preseason Pensacola 600 winner, having he didn't have a good start to the season, but, you know, it's been a slow start for that 85 team out of Zachary Taylor Motorsports. So, good run for that 60. Sean McKean, been some rumors Sean McKean might not be returning to that 55 after the season. To where he will go remains a mystery.
What? So,
Daniel Williams
the
in
only
5th,
one
Jim
who
Einstein,
finds it
Sean
funny
McKean, Quincy
how
Einstein,
in the
Zachary
Team
Taylor, and
Hedgehog
Henderson
profile,
Cook, the top
how
10.
small Williams Hedgehog is.
We have 2 Chevrolets, a Honda, two Mitsubishi Lancers, a LaCoya. We actually have 3 Lancers in the top 10.
What
Both
I'm
the
surprised
Einstein
about,
drivers and Daniel Williams. Go ahead, Legend.
what I'm surprised about is that, well, as soon as I said that, about to say that, something okay. But what I was about, here we go.
Pit stops.
Pit stops.
Judicia
I like
just needs
Miriam's
enough
strategy.
speed. Yeah, definitely.
I
Strategy
like
played
Miriam's
a key
strategy, but
factor who won the first race.
the downside is if you are the first few to come down a pit road, you know, who's like, and everybody else comes down after you, who's going to have the oldest tires? The first group that came down pit road.
Yeah, definitely. And they're going to be the ones, because remember, this track has been repaid for about what? This is what, 2017, and it's been repaid for 10 years. It's aged a lot. Oh, crash.
Wait a minute.
Caution is out. Henry Williams was involved, and that might have trapped Marion Judicia 1 lap down as a result.
All right, who caused that caution to put
Quincy
Judicia
Einstein
a lap
was
down?
involved. A lot of damage to that Monster Energy Mitsubishi Lancer. Oh, Strawberry Lawson. That's one of the EGI cars.
Oh, it's Haikuro.
Christian Cafria. What on earth happened here? Oh, Strawberry Lawson. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
43 took an RKO.
Yep. Took an RKO, I believe, from the 38. It's all started.
Oh no, Quincy got spawned. Quincy and Henderson good.
Oh yeah. So the 70. 7
Gloria Tucker was also involved.
Quincy got hit with an RKO by Henderson Cook.
Yeah. Joshua Sicoli was involved. Haikuro shoots Okima. Talk about a nice job by his teammate Austin Kane to avoid that.
I think I think he was on the racetrack at the time.
Yeah, but
Either on the
43
racetrack
took
or
a
maybe
wild
the
ride.
pits. Yeah.
Cafria is all right, thankfully. Haikuro is also out of his car and he's okay, but just not the result he was hoping for. And I was kind of
Heck no.
concerned about Shuto Pima because, you know, the preseason wasn't going well as planned, and well, now his season's just not been going well. So you gotta look at Lindsey Sutton.
Yeah, he always seems to end up at the wrong. I mean, he's a great driver. Don't get me wrong. He's like a really great driver.
Exactly.
However, he just ends up. Some things just happen to him, especially at like the best moments. Like, you know, he's leading, engine blows up, top 5, somebody
And
takes him
as
out.
of a result, the 74 leads the race because that happened right in the middle of the green flag cycle, and looks like that caught off guard by Marion Judicia. Chloe
No, she knew
Bumgarner,
that the caution was coming out. She knew the caution was coming out,
Yeah,
so she was not caught off guard.
and the 58. Not sure who that driver is in the 58. I want to say that's. Not sure who is in the 58. I'll have to get confirmation
Brock
by.
Turner.
Oh, Brock Turner. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Brock Turner.
But Brock Turner is on the tail end lead lap along with Marion Judicia and Chloe Bumgarner.
But here's the thing, though. If another caution comes out, that means they're on the tail end of the lead lap now. I mean, well, they're on the tail end of the lead lap now.
Yeah, they're
right
on
now.
the tail end lead lap.
So
Don't
if a
forget the
caution
three
were to
passing.
come out, then they would be at the tail end of the field.
Exactly.
So that would save their chances of at least going a lap down or more.
Exactly. And let's give you the running order. Therese is the leader. Daniel Williams is in second. We'll get radio communications with Williams in a second. Third is Christian Errors.
Kenneth
Errors, I'm sorry. Kenneth having a good result in third. Gio Einstein in fourth. Sean McKean fifth. Leo Einstein sixth. 7-sec retailer. Panda Oreos is eighth. Chloe Erickson ninth. And Elijah, can I ask you this question?
Yeah, where did
Where
Martin
did
Nixon
Martin
come from?
Nixon come from?
He
Where
came
did
from
Chloe
Talladega,
Erickson-
Alabama.
Where did Chloe Erickson and that Non-Synergy Citrus 46 come from? Chloe did not have a good run the last time she was here.
Yeah.
And of course, Chloe Erickson, just came off what was a disappointing debut in the Pizza Hut X Series earlier today. Made the fly from Daytona to here in Las Vegas. So, all right. So, could Daniel Williams win the race for Mitsubishi Lancer? Of course, Mitsubishi Lancer has been to victory lane PCSRA before, twice with Daniel Williams, and so we'll see if that will be the case. Can Ford Mustang get their first win of the season? I mean, all the Ford Mustangs, with the possible exception of Luke Knight, went to victory lane. So,
It's
and
about
Alita
to be 1
Perez get to
o'clock.
victory lane because Perez has never won a race in her PCSRA Busch Series career.
It is about to be 1 o'clock where I live.
As pace car is going to be off. We got 10 laps of racing to go.
Well, 11.
Well, 11
actually.
to go. 10 to go next time by. Here we come in the restart zone. Let's roll for the restart.
I feel like I'm gonna be sleeping for a
see
while.
Therese.
come on!
Actually, no, never mind.
Sam
Williams,
Johnson held up
I
Daniel
think-
Williams. I don't think Daniel Williams
I-
will be happy with Sam Johnson.
No. I think I don't know what happened. I think Williams tried to dive down on the inside to try to get by Sam Johnson. Down on the inside, and
That or Sam Johnson had a mechanical failure, one of the two, with 10 to go.
yeah.
1 a.m.
Kenneth is coming at 45. Remember, Honda has one PCSRA win that came last season when Noah Tutu behind the wheel. Of course, Noah Tutu no longer in the series, but Jacob Tutu is, and I bet the last person who wanted to see Jacob Tutu back in this series is probably the person next to me. Wink, wink.
You know what I'm just gonna say every time you say wink, wink.
What?
Wink, 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 wink,
One of
wink,
these races, we need to name it the Wink Wink 200.
or the wink, wink 5,000.
I thought
Oh,
we were
gosh.
doing the puberty race. Wait, that was the last race. Derp.
That was last.
Now this is the
No.
wink, wink 400.
In
God.
memory,
I'm
honor of Lombard Road.
I'm getting too tired. I'm already losing some memory right now.
Yeah.
I'm too tired to think.
Alita Perez, who would have thought? And remember, the 74 went all of last season without a trip to victory lane. So, well, and of course, the 74 with a different driver. Last season it was driven by Xavier Alsop. This season it's driven by Alita Perez. And here's a little history. We could see the first Polish driver in PCSRA history go to victory lane.
Oh, she's Polish?
Yeah, this is the Polish driver.
I didn't know. Wow.
She's one of those quote-unquote European drivers.
Oh. I guess I learned something new about Alita Perez.
And of course, funny thing is, she is also the only Polish driver that's raced in WRLA, but she's never won in WRLA. Of course, she drives for Daniel Rolls Racing before she steps over to this ride that she's currently in here in the Busch Series.
And over there, she's currently 4th in the point standings. So
Having a good rookie season. I believe she is the best of the rookies.
there are no rookies in
Oh,
WRLA.
yeah, that's right, because it's the first season. Duh.
Yeah.
You know, she does have rookie stripes on the 09.
Just ignore the rookie strips. They're just decorations.
Wow.
4 to go, I mean.
She is all over the back of the Subway Audi of Chloe Bumgard.
I feel bad for Miriam Judicia. I mean, even though she's on the tail end of the lead lap and holding her own, had that caution not come out, she would have been in the lead right now.
Yeah, but, you know, when one driver's mistake becomes another driver's fortune, I think, you know, that's pretty much the case. And it looks like Brock Turner trying to get by the 74, and that's allowing the 45 and the 37 to catch right back up.
Oh, yeah.
Chloe Bumgarner just got around
Well, not yet.
Judicia.
Not
Oh, maybe not.
yet.
Nope, Judicia's got the preferred line.
Oh, yeah.
2 to go. And remember, back traffic played a huge factor
May play.
in the race, and Brock Turner's getting ready to go by the 74, but the 74's got the run.
Oh, it looks like we may have some live traffic here again coming to the white flag. We're coming up with Sam Johnson at 52.
He could play a big factor in this race. Last lap here in Las Vegas. And the 74 hang on for dear life. Now she's going to go on the outside. As long as the 52 stays on the bottom, that's good news. Oh, and just as soon as I say that, I just jinxed her. Dadgummit. Here comes
wow,
June
Williams.
Einstein. June Einstein got around. Daniel Williams came out of nowhere. He's going to run out of time. June Einstein, Daniel Williams. Einstein wins
Mitsubishi 1-2. Woo! Good job, June Einstein. Great racing. Second place, guys. Great finish.
Welcome back to Victory Lane, June Einstein, for the first time in a long time. What
That's
a
great.
win for June Einstein.
Oh,
Mitsubishi
yeah,
1-2, guys. Great finish, June Einstein. Great finish, team. We deserved it.
And for the first time in 2017, Mitsubishi Lancer gets the Victory Lane. And I believe their third win ever. And we understand from PCSRA, driver and crew chief of the 58 You must go to the hauler immediately after Division 3 is over.
You mean 52, Sam Johnson?
Oh, yeah, 52 and 58. June Einstein with the win. Daniel Williams so close, but he'll take a second place. Good run for him. Kenneth Ayers had a good day in that Honda. Finishes third. Alita Perez, what can you say? Had the race in the bag, just wasn't meant to be. I bet she will not be happy with those lap cars. Can't say I blame the Polish driver. She finishes fourth. Where did Leo Einstein come from, boys? He
Don't know.
finished fifth. Nice quiet run for the 78, so he'll be pleased with that. The same can be said for Chloe Erickson, had a good run. How about Chandler Claudel? Did not talk about him all day. He came home seventh, good run for him. Zachary Taylor eighth, Panda Oreos in ninth. And despite Timmy Turner finishing in 23rd, his teammate Sydney Vortex rounds out the top 10. And Elijah, how about Captain getting 11th place?
Yeah.
As you get a look at the rest of the results. A piston blew on Audra Baranowskis, so tough break for those lads. And I believe the burnouts are coming up for June Einstein right after this.